Yo, bartender, let me get one of them drinks, but water mine down, give mine a little tweak. Matter of fact, make mine a little weak, cause your boy gotta ride out, only driver is me. See, I know this may be an edgy analogy to teach from, but it's the same way we could reach for some of these preachers to teach us when we holler, yo preacher, let me get some of that gospel, but water mine down, make it a little less hostile. Matter of fact, mix in a little how-to. How about some 5 steps of pragmatism to add to this work salvation that I'm bound to? And I know some of y'all in here may be bound too, and I'm not here to clown you, I'm just saying. Trying to silence the Lord is like a slap box with King Kong and it ain't even round 2. Listen, why is it so many Christians, we long for change, but when the truth for change is proclaimed, we stay away and at bay like truth was your grave? Wow. But has it ever occurred to you that truth very well may be a grave? I mean, how else we expect to die to self and be saved from the flames, but instead we enslaved to this? Let's just get over the cross and don't preach so much sin to us, because if you do, my life just might be driving under the influence. Because quite frankly, I sort of like the stuff my flesh doing. And God forbid Jesus really take the wheel and make how I feel about sin ruined. Politically correct yourself, you gotta be inclusive and leave out abortion because your view against the right to choose is just as abusive. And leave out the sexual morality, whether it's homo or hetero. Besides, you never know how much of that text is actually meant to be taken literal. Just give me some spirituality. How about some humorous dialogue to tickle my fancy because I'm antsy? For you to story tell me, a religious fantasy. Just enough for you to keep me from a biblical reality. Or how about perhaps we could even talk about some get-rich-quick tips. I'm sorry to say, your ears are feed for the crack message and your ears got an itch, kid. Listen, we putting on a gospel facade on like it was makeup or lipstick. But when the heat of the hot sun comes, your mug starts dripping. Because it wasn't genuine truth that you was living. It was merely appearances so you could get your grins and your nods and the pats on the backs and the applause because you're bound by the laws of a religious system. Listen. Because we listen when Jay-Z speaks or Lady Gaga speaks or when Kanye speaks or Beyonce or should I say Sasha speaks or when Rihanna speaks or when Oprah speaks. And hold up, I don't hear anyone silencing that. Probably because most Christians got them as their Facebook friends. We elevating the word to man and make the faith look grim. And you're supposed to be a light, but your face looks dim. And then we wonder why that this world craves sin. Come on, man. What we expecting? Because nowadays it's sad when a mag on the rack is said to have more authority than the word they rejected. Filled with horoscopes, celebrity dialogue, and other garbage we impressed with. But when it comes to the scriptures, it's like we immediately become dyslexic. And this got me perplexing. The word of the Lord that I serve, he brings life where death is. Come on, he takes the inanimate body of Lazarus, who is, by the way, ceremonially considered hazardous, and resurrects it when my God speaks. This universe exists because my God speaks. And humanity can coexist because my God speaks. And these rhymes consist of what my God speaks to bring life to dry bones when my God speaks. That's right. Common grace is still released because my God speaks to cause your heart to just beat because my God speaks. And this word became flesh, dwelled among us. To live the life we couldn't live and die the death we should have died, only one to ever rise from the grave where we should have lied. And now he commands all men everywhere, repent and believe the gospel, because every man is hellbound for not believing as they ought to. We're dead in our sins and what we're facing is grim, because men can't live again without the assistance of him. But that's why Christ came, and he took that cross boldly, then resurrected out the grave and left death screaming, hold me. So now we can ever say, holy, 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 and solely, Deo, Gloria. I'm giving praise to the Father that lights up above, because even though I was guilty and my hand fit the glove, he still chose to view me as a diamond in the rough. He played the role of DiCaprio. Yeah, these diamonds cause blood. But I was saved by his grace, that's what I call that cross love. This be that love, letter of the Lord. So why are we denying it? We're quick to delete it without no reply to it. So if there's any hypocrites in the crowd, listen up. You wouldn't dare shut the mouth of a Kodiak bear or clench shut the jaws of a lion. How dare we try to silence the mouth of the one who speaks with thunder from the mountain of Zion? I guarantee you'll have an easier time manhandling the beast known as Leviathan, or have an easier time stretching out your arms to touch the stars that form the Orion. Before you ever have a chance at silencing the Lamb, Jesus Christ, the God-man incarnate. And since I'm a bride to the groom, I live and die for the truth. Yeah, I stand on it even if it means martyred. Martyred just like the martyrs who heard the voice in the audible, through whom some God dictated the 66 oracles, many of whom died deaths that was horrible. And if you don't believe me, peep history, it's historical. And yet, we ever in the church like, preach to me gently, give me something friendly, something that won't offend me, something to satisfy for the moment so I could come back empty. This kind of gospel, I put it on blast, man. As a matter of fact, I can say that I damn that. Because Galatians 1:9 gives me a plenty right to damn that, because any other gospel only leave you with a damn damn. I know, this ain't the way to make any fans, fam. Matter of fact, but a few cats nudging their neighbors saying this man's whack. But I'm not here for impressionable appearances, I'm past that. I simply want to stand at the throne with a doormat that says, son, I welcome you home. Passionate about preaching the whole counsel of the gospel, and I know every word that I spoke was his, not my own. They say when you in Rome, do as the Romans do. But I ain't a Roman dude, nor a Gentile or a Jew, so I'm a Christian, so I do as the Christ would do. To love this world and serve them with the gospel truth. This world needs Christians, but Christians like surgeons. Surgeons like Spurgeon, because Charles Spurgeon was like a surgeon. How? A surgeon only hurts to bring healing to those who hurt him. And a true preacher's words will bring healing, although it hurts, but his words will bring flourish in life to keep you nourished, till we buried at his side and not the hell we should be burning in.
That's right.
So next time that we sitting in a pew, in the midst of the congregation, the pastor opens the Bible for a biblical proclamation, I want to hear you saying, Pastor, give me some of that hard stuff. I want a spiritual intoxication. And the Church of God says, Amen.